Welcome to your English class. In our lesson today, we will continue with the second unit, which is careers, the lesson reading. It is a reading lesson on pages 26 and 27. Okay, what you need today is your student book and a sheet of paper and a pen in case you wanted to take any notes. So, open your books on page 26. Let's start with page 26. Before we go in there, let's revise what we have taken yesterday on our previous lesson, which was on page 25, the conversation part. There were phrases, real talk phrases. They are day in and day out and bored to death, talk me out of it, and luckily. What is the meaning for each of these phrases? The meaning. At the beginning we have day in and day out. It is following the same pattern repeatedly, a routine. Boring. Next, bored to death. The same meaning. I am very bored. Something boring and I feel bored. The third one, someone talked me out of it. He wanted to be a watch repairer, but his parent talked him out of it. It means they convinced him not to do. I will convince you not to do that thing. I will talk you out of it. Then luckily, if something bad was almost happening, then luckily it didn't happen. A positive event happened. Let's go to here. I want you to use luckily, bored to death, talk me out of it, day in and day out. Let's read the sentences, then you will fill in the blanks. He saw these guys coming and going repeatedly for 25 years, following the same pattern, so day in and day out. No one wants to be with some facts about the exciting word. No one word, the opposite of exciting, bored to death. No one wants to be bored because life is exciting. 3. Everyone tried to, but I was so sure. Everyone was trying to convince me, but I was so sure. Everyone tried, talked me out of it. They tried to convince me not to do, but I was very sure about myself. I didn't feel safe. Then something good happened. I found a man from the village who knew me. Something good happened, so luckily. Okay, fortunately, or we would say luckily. Let's continue in here. Okay, in our lesson today, page 26 and 27, it's a reading lesson. You are going to, by the end of the lesson, you would be able to read an article. It's an article or an advertisement. The second one, use some new vocab. You will get to know some new vocab. And the last one, you will answer questions on the reading text. Okay? So read, vocab, then answer questions. So let's hit the book, page 26. On page 26, before we go into the reading part, question number 1, how can you find a job? I want to find a job. I graduated from university or school, and I want to start working. How could you do that? There are some options that you can do. Online networks, you can search online. You can also check career fairs, like gatherings for those who want to find a job. Search the internet, just job opportunities. Google it. Volunteer. You will do a work not for the sake of money. You will volunteer, so you will get to know people. Internship training. At the end of each, let's say at the university level, there is internship, which is a period of time, a year or less for training. After that, this internship will make you qualified to work on that field. Recruitment agencies, you will pay for some people so they would find you certain jobs. Which one of these is your favorite? It depends on you, on your character, who you are. Sometimes you would say, no, I will ask a friend for something, or I would say, for me, I will search the internet. Okay? What do you think of searching the internet for a job? What are the advantages and the disadvantages of searching the internet for a job? Is it a safe way? Sometimes we would say that it saves time and money. From where you are, you will just Google job opportunities and you might find it. No money required. The second one, it's convenient. As we have said, convenient, easy, from wherever you are, whether at your home or at work, you would search it and you will find it. However, there are some problems or disadvantages of searching the internet for a job. It is the idea of it is not reliable. What is the idea of not being reliable? Not reliable is that you cannot trust who are those people who are at the other side of online. It might be a scam, it might be something that you cannot trust. Okay? It is easy, convenient, and it saves time. However, do not trust everyone online. Okay, let's check now. I want you to scan the whole page on page 26. Scan the whole page and answer. What is this? Is it an article? No, it's not an article. It is a web page, a website. Can you read the name of this website? It is called Job Pool. It is called Job Pool. Something related to the idea of jobs, occupations. What is it about? You're going to read about job opportunities, because we have here openings, internships, training. Then we have 3 offers. How many jobs are offered? As we have said, we have them. They are in 3 columns, so they are 3. Let's read them. Media intern, archaeological interns, and environmental engineering. So they are 3 in this website. Let's go and check the other questions. Okay, so Job Pool, there is a big title, which is Job Pool has the job for you. So what does it do? This website, it will offer opportunities for those people who are looking for a job. Okay, what are these? They are media intern, TV radio, media international, archaeological interns, students learning overseas, and environmental engineering, Saudi construction in Riyadh. Okay, so these they are. We will start reading the 3 internships or the 3 offers, and while we are reading, we will have just 1 question that you're going to answer for each one of them. The question is, what should each person be able to do in this job, in each job? So we will read about the media intern and you will answer. If you want to be a media intern, you will be accepted for this internship. What is the thing that you are required to have? What are the qualifications, the skills, and personal characteristics? Okay, for each one of these internships. So let's start. The first one, at the beginning, we have an introduction. Job Pool. Job Pool has the job for you. About us. Job Pool is a privately owned career network with branches all over the world. Since its foundation in 2000, the company has constantly improved its users' experience with new features and services. Job Pool has been growing Globe's strategic international expansion. We have helped professionals and companies all over the world to meet each other. Can you tell what Job Pool is? We said, is it just a website? It is, as you can check in here. Let me show you. And here, it is a company. So not just a website for a company. It improves the user's experience and features the services. We have helped professionals, those who are looking for work, professionals and companies all over the world to meet each other. It is the idea of those who are looking for work and those who are looking for employers, they will meet within that website or that company. So it is a recruitment agency. A recruitment agency. Once you search, you will find the offers within there. Okay, let's read the 3 offers. The first one, media intern, TV, radio, Media International. Do you want to be part of the fast-paced world of television and meet famous people at the same time? Here is your chance. Our interns research information about hot topics. They need to find information quickly and be able to summarize it in clear language. Our hosts use the information on their programs. Our interns also greet our guests when they arrive in our studios. You need to be fluent in English and be good at using computers. And you must be friendly and outgoing. This is a paid internship for the summer. So let's discuss it all together, then we will answer certain questions. There is a difference between qualifications and job requirements. Who are you now and what are you going to do once you get the job? So, if you want to work within the media field, this is the job that is for you. You are required to find information quickly. If you can't find the information so quickly, whether from the internet or from any other resource, this job is for you. You will find it, and once you find it, summarize it in clear language, clear words. You are not the host, you will prepare it for the host. A host is a person who will invite those guests. Our interns also greet the guests, so you are not supposed to greet them now. No. Once you get the job, you will greet them. You will say hello, you will introduce them, and you will get them inside the studio. And once they arrive in our studio, you need to be fluent in English. Some of these guests might be English language speakers, so you have to be good English speaker. And good at using computer because you're going to work on the computer. And you must be friendly and outgoing. You will meet people, so you have to be friendly and outgoing with those people. This is a paid internship for the summer. So just for the summer months, it is an internship and they're going to pay for you. Okay, so the question is, what should each person be able to do in this job? Requirements, they are here highlighted in yellow. Find the information quickly and be able to summarize it in clear language. Good English speaker, fluent English speaker, and we have good at using computer. And do not forget, because you are meeting new people, you should be friendly and outgoing. Outgoing, you like to meet new people. Okay? The other internship, archaeological interns, students learning overseas. Here's an opportunity to study history firsthand and work with noted archaeologists on an exciting dig. We have been uncovering ruins at the famous ancient city of Pompeii for several years. Interns' job is to dig slowly and carefully. They also work to uncover buildings that have been buried for centuries. It is very hard and painstaking work. The reward is a chance to discover something that the volcano Vesuvius buried with its lava 2,000 years ago. This is an unpaid 3-month internship, but lodging and meals are provided near site. Okay, so let's check it in here. This is the chance. If you are interested in history, this chance is for you. Okay, what are you going to do? You will uncover the ruins, you will be doing just like this person. So we have the rules, all the buildings that are covered in sand. You will uncover it. You will remove that sand, so you will get to know what is inside. Where is it? It is in the city in Italy. We have Pompeii. It is in here. And if you heard about it, there was a volcano which is Vesuvius. This it is. It erupted and it covered the whole city with ash and sand. And they are trying to uncover that. Okay? What are you supposed to do in that? If you want that job, you are going to uncover the ruins. You will help them to uncover the ruins. But you should be able to dig slowly and carefully. You will be a careful person. You will be able to dig. The idea of digging, going deeper and deeper. Cleaning it and digging, going deeper and deeper. You are going to uncover buildings that have been buried by the volcano. This job is hard. It's not an easy job. And painstaking. You're going to feel like pain, and it requires hard, let's say, a hard worker. This is not paid. You're going to volunteer. No, they're not going to pay anything for you. And how long is it? It will last for 3 months. Okay? Then, but they are going to offer you lodging and meals. The food and the lodging, which is where the place where you will stay, is offered. It is for free for you. Okay? So they're not going to pay you, but they will offer you where you will stay and what you're going to eat. What are you supposed to be? What should this person be like? A person who would dig slowly and carefully. Someone who would be able to dig slowly and carefully. A careful person. Someone who would prefer to work in a painstaking or in hard situations. Is this a job that you would like to take? It depends on your personality. The other one, which is great opportunities for civil engineering, graduate school in the environment field. This project involves the construction of a road and a number of other local projects, such as research centers and new pipelines. The interns work alongside experienced engineers and receive training in the different work sectors. You need to be able to read blueprints, have some knowledge of Arabic, and be able to cope with temperatures that are average 104 Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. Food and accommodation will be provided. Okay? So if you graduated from the environmental field engineering, you majored in engineering and environmental field, this job is for you. It is in construction, building things and building local projects within the city, such as buildings, and we have pipelines. You will work with whom? With experienced engineers, and you will receive training. This is a good offer and a good experience. But you should be able to read blueprints. These are the blueprints. If you can read them, this job is for you. And you should have some knowledge in Arabic. You should be able to speak Arabic. And the temperature while you're working will be too hot, so you have to cope, be able to work in hot weather. So what you should be if you want such a job? A graduate from environmental field. You read blueprints, hot weather, and knowledge in Arabic. Okay, so before we've got this, if you are a media intern, you should find information quickly and summarize it in clear language. You are fluent in English and friendly and outgoing. If you want the other job, which is the archaeological internship, you should be a careful person and be able to dig carefully and slowly. The third one, environmental engineer, you should be able to read blueprints, which are the maps, then have some knowledge of Arabic, you can speak Arabic, and cope with high temperatures. It's going to be very hot in there, so you should be able to work in such a situation. Okay. Which of these internships would you be more interested in and why? It depends on you. Would you like to work in media, an archaeological site, or you would like to work in construction? It depends on you and your personality, your skills, and you can tell why you would rather this rather than that. Okay, I am friendly and outgoing, so I would prefer to work for media. I am a person who would like hard jobs and I want to explore things, so go to the archaeological thing. Okay, so it depends on your personal preference. Let's go ahead. The other side of the page, we have page 27. On page 27, we have the idea of a resume. What is a resume? We have come to this idea, which is a resume, something which is very similar to CV. Okay, let's read it. A resume is a formal document that a job applicant creates to show his or her qualifications for a position. It is usually accompanied by a cover letter in which the applicant expresses an interest in a specific job and draws attention to the most relevant specifics on the resume. Okay, so we will have in the resume, you will advertise yourself. You will tell about your qualifications, skills, and many other things. The order is not important. The most important is the content, what you put within that. We're going to read about someone's details, education, experience, and we have awards. And by the end, we have the skills. This person organized his own resume this way. Okay, the order is not important. The most important thing is how to organize them and what to put. Okay, for the details, let's read them together. He is Carl Barthus. His address is 543 Limerick Road in Englewood, New Jersey, and this is his telephone number, then his phone number and email. It is very important to start with your details so they can contact you if they need anything from you. This is Carl's resume. What about the other part, his education? What did he graduated from where? An undergraduate student at Center University, majoring in media studies, and he graduate of City High School. High school, bachelor degree in media. The other part, experience, mainly that he host a host of a radio program, responsibilities like interview people about teen-related issues on the air, decide on topics that help organize the show, in charge of school website, which is called School Days, and he has written many articles on community issues and on student corners, have done internships and research to get background information. So what has he done? A host for a program, a writer, and we have also the school magazine or a website. Okay, here we go. Honors. As an award or an honor, he got certain things. The school website won an award as one of the most useful to students in the state. He was responsible for that website and it won. An article I wrote about the jobs for young people has appeared in the local press. He was writing, his article was appeared in a local newspaper. Okay, these they are. What about his skills? We can tell computer expertise in word processing and graphic programming. He can program, graphic programming and typing. and he's fluent in Spanish, can speak Spanish very well. Okay, from Carl's resume, which of the jobs you could offer him? Is it media intern, archaeological, or here we have archaeological intern or environmental? He graduated from the media, so it's better for him to go to a media intern. The paid, I believe it is the summer job. Okay, now let's do the true and false sentences. Answer with true or false. Job pool has been growing since the year 2000. What do you think? Yes, since 2000. The archaeological interns, number 2, get a good salary. Do you think so? False. It is unpaid. They're not going to be paid. The media intern needs to speak several languages. Do you think so? False. The candidate for the engineering job must be good at reading blueprints. Do you think so? The maps or the blueprints? Yes, you should be able to read the blueprints or the maps. Carl has experience with word processing programs. Yes, he said so. One of Carl's articles has appeared in the newspaper all over the country. No, it is just locally within his own city. Okay, so you can refer to the job pool and the resume, and you can compare them all together. Okay, for your homework, you're supposed to just think about an interesting or an unusual job, something that you believe that is interesting or unusual, not common. Then describe it. What is this job like? Then later on, list the skills, characteristics of a person. If you want to take that job, what are the characteristics? How this person? How can you describe him? And the skills that they